Hey there everyone, how's it going? I'm Tharun and I'm back again with another cool tutorial. So before moving on with the tutorial, I just want to thank you all for your awesome support. So just keep this going. So what are we waiting for? Let's jump right into the tutorial. So in the previous tutorial, what we discussed about was the image tags and the path setting, right? So now what we are going to move on with is the head tag. Okay, we have the head tag. We have used many things using the head tag, but there are like a couple of more tricks you could do with the head tag. So let's continue with it. So before that, what I would like to show you is if you do not know how to open this Atom project, then just go into File and Open Folder and just navigate into wherever you have saved your files which you have worked on, and then you can directly work from here. So first, let's quickly create a new file. Let's call it html10.html. Okay, so we are inside HTML10. Now let's just copy the code from here. We would need it. We do not need this. We'll take it off. Save. We have this body style. Cool. Let's just take it off. Let's start from scratch. So within the head, okay, we have many tags like the title tag, the style, the meta, the link, the script. Okay. So we saw about the title tag. The title tag is nothing but when you open in a browser, okay, it defines the title in the browser tab. You already know that. But even in the search engines, you get the usage of the title tag there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is first let's type the title thing so that you could have a record of that. Title, okay. You could call it anything. Okay, that's over. The next one is the style tag. That is the internal styling which we have studied. Style and style. Okay, you mentioned the IDs and classes and you mentioned the rules, right? We have discussed about this in the previous video, so feel free to go check it out. Otherwise, in short, you can write the internal styling of the web page in this. Only of the particular page, not of the other pages. Okay, so that is internal. And then after style we have link, right? If you remember, the link is used to link the CSS, right? CSS part. So link rel equals to style sheet and href equals to you mentioned the style sheet, right? So style.css in this case. You could call it anything and you should have already saved it. In this instance, we have the style.css there. Okay, we had already written the rules. Again, if you're confused, please go check out the previous videos. Otherwise, in short, you write the rules here which get applied to these are all the dot means it's the classes and hash says that it's an ID. So you must have used them in the divs or spans, and then you could tweak the styles here. Okay, and next thing after this link, okay, we have the meta tags. So what are meta tags? META. Meta means information about information. So meta tags consist of the information about your web page. Okay, they're usually used to specify which character set is used, the page description, keywords, author, and other metadata. So actually you may ask where the metadata is used. Like once you build your website and put it online, okay, consider like somebody is coming on Google and they're searching for your website and you see the different results, right? The description and the author and the keywords. The keywords in the sense which are those words which lead to your website. Okay, all of those are mentioned within the using the meta tags. Okay, so let me just quickly grab the text which I have previously typed for the meta tag, and don't worry, I'll take you through each one of the tags here now. So meta char set is nothing but the character set. That is, what is the character encoding we're using? So generally people use ASCII, ANSI, and UTF-8. There are a couple of more, I guess. Okay, so generally the community uses UTF-8 also. So we have mentioned UTF-8. If you want to check what are the other character encoding, I'll just put the link down in the description. You can go check it out. Otherwise, we are good to go, no problem. And then we have the meta name description. There is meta tag. Okay, name equals to description. It says that what type of meta tag. What is that meta tag for? Okay, so we have the name equals description. That is for the description. Here you could tell content about the website. That is, you could drop anything about the website here. Content. You tell that this website is for, if it's in say it's for a restaurant, you could tell that this website is for this restaurant, and here we have these menus and those things. Okay, it's about the website. And now then we have meta name equals to keywords. That is, what are those words which lead to your website? What are those words which, when the user searches, you want your website to be shown in the search list? Yeah, correct. Okay, so that is about keywords. Now meta name equals to author is, author means like whoever built the website. It could be a single person or 2 or 3 or 4 or your whole group. Okay, that is the meta name equals to author. And this one is a special tag. Meta name equals to viewport, content equals to width equals to device width, initial scale equals to 1.0. So what does this mean? Okay, so the meta viewport tag is for the responsive design. That is, when we do responsive design, I can show you about that. That is when we use like the media queries and other percentage symbols and make it a responsive design. I'll surely bring a responsive design tutorial very soon. But for now, when you use responsive design and you want the viewport, that is viewport in the sense it gives the freedom of to the user to define the looks on various screens, like a different look on a desktop, a different look on a phone, a different look on a tablet. Okay, that is provided by this viewport tag. Okay, so here name equals to viewport tells that this meta tag is about viewport, and the content here, okay, this wraps in the width equals device width. That is, here we are telling that the width of the content that we are building must be of the device width. That is, it must be equal to the width of the device. That is, if the device is of width of desktop, then it must be desktop width. If it is of a phone, it must be phone. Okay, so initial scale. What is initial scale? Initial scale is about the zooming. Okay, you could like tell a 2x zoom or a 3x zoom once the page loads. I want it in a 2x zoom, 3x zoom, like that. But like defaultly people leave it to 1x zoom. That is like a good value. You could use this settings. So that is about the meta. So that is all about the meta tags and the head tags. Okay, they're basically information about information. Okay, so it was an awesome tutorial. I would like to see you in the next tutorial. Until then, goodbye.